23rd May 2022. Morning Murli. Om Shanti. BapDada. Madhuban. Sweet children, by following the Father's directions, you became elevated. By following Rama's dictates, all your honor turns to dust. Question: what are the signs of your children who claim their godly birthright? Answer: here, children. First point, they follow the Father fully. Second, they keep themselves very safe from the company of Shudras. They never become influenced by their company and do not mix up the dictates of their own minds with the Father's directions. Third one, they tell the Father their true chart. Fourth one, they continue to make progress by cautioning one another. They never think of letting go of the Father's hand. Song: Mother, O Mother, you are the bestower of fortune for all. Om Shanti. Your children heard the song. This is the praise of the world mother. Kam Dhenu means the cow that fulfills all desires. This is the praise of Jagadamba. In fact, she too is the Brahmaputra river in an incognito way. It is sung: you are the mother and father, and we are your children. Shivbaba creates children through the lotus mouth of Brahma. So he is the mother. These are very deep matters. Those things are not mentioned in the scriptures. Baba has explained that the scriptures are the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. The Father sits here and explains to you the essence of all the scriptures. It isn't that he speaks the Gita. No, the Father himself is the ocean of knowledge. Although this one had studied the Gita and the Bhagavad, you wouldn't say of Shivbaba that he had studied everything. No, he is knowledgeful. He says, I am the seed of this human world tree. I have the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. The Father says, I speak thus through Brahma. Then everything he had spoken will disappear. The true Gita you have written now will not be with you either. The Gita, etc., are scriptures of the path of devotion, and they will emerge again. No one receives salvation by reading those scriptures, etc. Your children know that these actors are at first in the land of liberation without bodies. Then they come here, adopt bodies, and play their parts. Those imperishable parts are recorded in souls. There is just one world cycle, and its creator is only one. There is only one world cycle that continues to turn. This drama is eternally predestined. In the golden age, there used to be the kingdom of deities. You are now becoming those once again. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, first of all created the Brahman world through the mouth of Brahma. First of all, there is the new world of the confluence. There is the old and the new. Brahmins are the top knot. The feet and the top knot are said to be the confluence. You Brahmins are doing spiritual service of the world with the Father. The Father is serving the spirits. You too are serving spirits. You are making them Satapradhan from Tamapradhan. Therefore, only those who follow the Father Srimad will claim the highest on high status. Your children have to become elevated by following Srimad. Your children know you were deities, the Sun dynasty, and became the Moon dynasty, and then Maya made you lose your honor, and from being worthy of worship, made you into impure worshippers. Human beings became elevated by following Srimad, and then by your following the dictates of Ravan, all your honor turns to dust. Now, by following Shivbaba's directions, You will become deities in the new world. Follow Srimad at every step. Gandhiji also wanted a new Bharat and a new kingdom. However, the golden age is called the new world. Here, day by day, sorrow continues to increase. Baba says sorrow has to increase. This is why I come. I come according to the promise I made, and I teach you easy Rajoga once again. The scriptures are created later. The same Gita, etc., will be created again. Now everything is to be destroyed in the flames of destruction. You know the cycle. Your children have to go and explain in schools. Your history and geography is limited. That cannot be called world history and geography. Children should be taught the unlimited history and geography so they can then claim a high status. Through limited history and geography, you receive a limited status. Thus is unlimited. The knowledge of all three worlds is included in this. At the beginning, there are many souls living in the incorporeal world. By the end, all souls will have come down here. The parts of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, residents of the Sattva region, exist at this time. So you can ask people if they know that there used to be the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan in the golden age. What happened then? Was it the kingdom of just the one Lakshmi and Narayan till the end of the silver age? For how long did they rule and over how large an area did they rule? Now they have even partitioned the sky and the earth. These things do not exist there. There is the unlimited kingdom in Bharat. It has now been divided into so many pieces. It is not possible for all of them to become united and become one. The Father is now telling you the unlimited history and geography. The world history and geography is included in the cycle of 84 births. Together with this, purity is also definitely needed. Now there is no purity, no peace, and no prosperity. People think they can receive peace by going to the sannyasis. The Father says peace is the garland around your neck. In fact, the original relation of oneself a soul is peace. Where do you souls reside? They are said to reside in the land beyond sound, means nirvana. Since the original relation of souls is peace, what peace are you going to receive from gurus, etc.? It is Maya that makes you peaceless. When you conquer Maya by following Srimad, you can receive your inheritance of purity, peace, and happiness in the golden age. There no one would say that he is peaceless or that he needs peace. There used to be purity, peace, and happiness in Bharat alone. You have now changed from Shudras into Brahmins. At this time, the people of Bharat don't know which religion they belong to, who created a religion and one. No one knows about the original eternal deity religion. There is Aryan and non-Aryan. Deities are said to be gods and goddesses because God Himself established heaven. However, they are still called deities. The religion of Bharat is the original eternal deity religion, not the Hindu religion. The Father is explaining all of these things to you. This sits in the intellects of your children, number wise. There are many children who hardly remember shivbaba even once in a whole week. Because of not having right company, they forget to remember him. Here, you need the company of Brahmins who continue to caution one another. If you have the company of Shudras, it will definitely affect you in some way. You should follow the Father in order to claim your full inheritance from him. While doing your business, tell Baba the truth. Baba, this is how much I see in the remembrance while interacting with others. At the factory, etc., you should send your chart of remembrance to Baba so Baba can understand that you are a good effort maker. Here, some don't even write a letter to BapDada. Baba understands that some make Satapradhan effort, some make Raju effort, and others make Tamu effort. Those who are Tamu effort makers will go and serve those who became the San dynasty. They will also become servants of wealthy subjects, and even lower status than that is received by those who belong to the Father, who are amazed by the knowledge as they listen to it, who relate it to others, and who then divorce the Father. Their condition is the worst of all. If you want to claim your full inheritance, then send your chart to Baba so Baba can give you the result. If you don't make full effort, Maya will completely silence you. This is why Baba says the right company is essential. If you have the right company, you will understand that you belong to God's clan. The father explains husband and wife may live together. If fire breaks out, everything is finished. Baba has many children, many will come and many will die. The godly birth is the higher than a devilish birth. Nowadays, many people celebrate their worldly birthdays. That should be cancelled and spiritual birthdays should be celebrated so that it becomes firm. Baba advises cancel celebrating your old birthday and celebrate your new birthday. Nowadays, they even celebrate their wedding anniversaries. They too should be cancelled. There have to be some changes. The father tells you, long lost and now found children. This is not anything new. You have lost your fortune of the kingdom many times and have then claimed it back again. Every cycle you sacrifice one birth to the Father and attain happiness for 21 births. Therefore, why should you not become pure? Baba, I will follow your Srimad. You have been following devilish directions for half the cycle, and so you have to remain very cautious here. The inheritance is so large. Don't even ask. When students fail the examinations at school, their faces glow pale. Here, a lot of punishment has to be experienced. Baba gives you visions of that. I myself taught you and told you to follow Srimad and you didn't obey me. You committed such a crime that 100-fold punishment has accumulated because you created obstacles in the Father's service. You have had the Father defend. Those who follow Srimad will always be very sweet. If you become angry with someone, you can understand that you are following devilish dictates. Some think Baba lost their honor in the gathering by saying something about them in front of everyone. Oh, but the unlimited Father is making everyone increase their honor. Baba had so many children. Would he explain to each one privately? The Father says everything in front of everyone. It is only by following the Father Srimad that you will become the most elevated of all. If you follow your own dictates, you will fall. By falling, you will eventually die. Here, there is a pile of worries. The Father is taking you to a place where there is no mention of worry. Therefore, you have to follow Srimad. You can then become whatever you want. You need courage to be able to marry Sri Lakshmi. Look at your face in the mirror to see to what extent you are worthy. Continue to take knowledge for as long as you live. You are children of Jagadamba, means world mother. The praise of Mama is also the praise of your children. Jagadamba becomes the main one. There is also the rosary of 16,108. When they create a sacrificial fire, they create hundreds of thousands of saligrams and one image of Shiv. Therefore, surely all of those were helpers. All of you are those on the spiritual pilgrimage. You are the Mahatman creation of Brahma, the confluence age Brahmins. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, creates a new creation through Brahma. He has adopted you children. You have converted from the Shudra religion and become the Mahatman creation of Brahma. Maya is a great enemy. She doesn't allow you to have yoga. Baba says never ask to be especially seated in yoga. If you instill the habit of especially seated down in one place to have yoga, you won't be able to have yoga while walking and moving around. You would then say, I will go and sit with a Didi to have yoga. The father says, remember the father and the inheritance while walking and moving around. That's all. The people who relate the Gita cannot say this. Only the father says, constantly remember me alone. You have had visions of heaven. Baba doesn't make you do a lot now. Otherwise, new people would think that there is magic here. The song was about Mama's breeze. Even this one means Brahma is a Mama, means mother. However, Jagadamba has been appointed to look after the mothers. It is fixed in the drama. She is the cleverest of all. Each Murli she conducts is very sweet and nourishing. Your children know that Prince Sri Krishna has now become a beggar. Means looking at the picture of Sri Krishna. Tell me, what actions did you perform that you became a prince of heaven? You must definitely have studied Raj Yoga in your previous birth. Surely the Father is the creator of heaven, and so he must have taught you Acha to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and not found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, don't become an obstacle in the father's service. Follow Srimad and become very sweet. Don't be angry with anyone. Second point, in order to protect yourselves from Maya, be very careful of the company you keep. Don't keep the company of Shudras. Give Baba your true account. Celebrate your godly birthday, not your worldly birthday. Blessing. May you be an image of tapasya in return for BapDada's love and become equal to him. Explanation. According to the situations of the current times, in order to have self-progress, to do service at a fast speed, and to give a return of BapDada's love, you very much need to have tapasya at this time. Your children have love for the father, but in return for his love, BapDada wishes to see your children become equal to him. In order to become equal, become an embodiment of tapasya. For this, move away from all four sides and have unlimited disinterest. Do not make any sure your support. Slogan. Become cool and cool yogis and take others beyond with your cool drishti. Om Shanti